Welcome everyone to tonight's edition of Dead Talk Live. I'm your host Viz from Walking Dead Now. Our broadcast every night is simultaneously live streamed to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time daily. I want to welcome all our first-time viewers. We hope you can stay with us for the next hour and participate in our viewer interactive show. And a very big thank you to all of our regular viewers. I'm glad all of you are here with me tonight. If you haven't already done so, we ask that if you enjoy this broadcast as well as our custom videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is called Walking Dead Now. For more information on our show, please visit our website located at deadtalklive.com. Tonight, back to his normal job, Marko is going to be handling the text chatting as I will be talking to you guys live on the air. So I have the best way to tell you what's going on is to just show you. So guys, I'm on video. I've only gotten a quarter of my equipment, but I decided to start off, and this is going to be a tweaking process as we go along. And just looking at the screen, I did not get a real chance to test this out. Hey Santiago. Hey Lady Viz. How's everyone doing tonight? Hey Hard Productions on YouTube. Hey Saz. Hello Nicholas. Hello Andrea on Facebook. Carter on YouTube. Warlock is back with us on YouTube. Yeah, it's been a while, Warlock. So yeah, I've only gotten a quarter of my video stuff in, and just by looking at the Instagram screen, like I said, with the limited real estate, it's going to be a matter of tweaking as we go along here. So let me just make some minor adjustments because, like I said, I did not have a chance to test this out live before I decided to do this tonight. So if you guys bear with me 1 second here. Anyway, we're going to make that work, at least for tonight, and then I'll make some more adjustments after the show tonight. We are going to take tonight to basically decompress from last night's amazing episode that we had. We had Michael Cudlitz on with us live. He was fantastic. He was such a nice man. There was a whirlwind of events that happened after the show. I was just living in that surreal moment. The fact that I just interviewed Abraham from The Walking Dead. And it was just surreal. It was just absolutely surreal. And I want to thank him. He followed us on Instagram after the show. I didn't ask him to do that. I appreciate that so much. He went on to Twitter and liked the video that we just did of him, the interview, which was amazing. It's amazing what, publicity from a very famous celebrity can do for your like counts. But it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Both me and Marko emailed him and he responded right back. He said it was lots of fun. I was going yesterday on pure adrenaline. Just absolute pure adrenaline. That was the best. That's the best way I can describe yesterday for me. The night before, I only got 2 hours of sleep. I was just so excited. It wasn't nerves. I was just so excited. And I only got 2 hours of sleep the night before the interview. So I was just going on pure adrenaline last night. I didn't feel it, but I'll tell you, after that show was over last night, I crashed. I crashed. I was living in this did that really happen? Did I just interview Michael Cudlitz on the air? And I crashed. I stayed out for many hours after that. I chatted with a lot of you after the show. A lot of you were sending me your messages and commenting, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all the support you guys gave. We got some amazing questions from all of you. I'm sorry we couldn't get to everyone's questions. As you can imagine, we had a lot of questions and we could only get to so many. What amazed me the most is just before we went live with Mike, me and Marko were talking to him, and we asked him flat out, how much time can you spare us? We were thinking maybe 5-10 minutes, and he's like, you know what? Let's just play it by ear. I'm like, wow, that's great. Let's just play it by ear, and it turned out to be a good 45-minute conversation. Warlock, why can you barely watch? Lucifer the Deadly, Lee the Deadly Lucifer Warlock writes, oh man, I can barely watch. Why? What's going on? But anyway, it was just a surreal moment after the show. You guys were amazing. The reaction we got was great. I thank Mike. I know I'm repeating myself now. But it was an amazing, and I hope it's the first of many. We hope to get a lot more Walking Dead cast members on here. And I've reached out to several of them. It's funny, you probably think I reached out to like Daryl. I did reach out to Norman Reedus a while ago, but you know who I really want to get on this show next? And that's Cassidy McClincy. I think she just looks like such a fun person to talk to. And I would just love to get her on this show. So Hard Production says the video of me is glitchy. Is it spazzing out? Is it just not? Let me see. Like I said, I did not get my new webcam. I'm still using my old webcam. But the old webcam that I have was pretty damn good. So let me see if I can adjust that. So you guys are going to be my test as I try to work through this, because you guys are going to give me the best feedback. And I know you guys are going to be patient with me while I try to work this out and give you the best video viewing experience I can possibly give you. So let me see what I can do here with that. So we have a call coming in. Hey, you're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. How you doing? You there? Is anybody there? Hello? Okay, nobody's there. Whoever just tried calling me, try calling again. I couldn't hear you. So where was I? Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can fix the glitchiness. I know it's not the internet thing or anything, but let me just try adjusting some of these settings. Let me try this. I know the screen is going to get much smaller here, guys, but let's see if this fixes the glitchiness. Hold on, I'm adjusting the screen size. I know this is not what you guys were expecting tonight. Is that better? Let me know, guys, if that's better. What I was doing is I had it set to 720p. So let me know if that's better. You guys, I can't really, for me it looks fine, but I need to know from you guys if it's better. Hey Jerry on Instagram, how you doing? The Nerdiest Geek writes, the audio is aligned with the movement for me anyways. Nicholas writes, it's better. That's better. Okay. Okay, yeah. Before I went on, I switched it to 720p HD, which doesn't really matter, especially because the screen is so small. Summer says it looks fine to me. Okay, good. I'm glad it's better. So I just switched it back to the camera defaults. And I'm glad the glitchiness is away. You see? That's why I love you guys. I feel totally comfortable saying, you know what? Hold on. You guys help me out here. Let's get this right. This is going to be a matter of tweaking over the next couple of days. I was supposed to get my green screen, which for me is going to be red. I was supposed to have this nice background. I had a picture all set up with The Walking Dead. Did not arrive. It didn't arrive. I only got like 25% of my equipment. I got a light. Like I said, the webcam that I have is still pretty good. But I got the most important thing. I got the most important thing that I can feel I can go live with, and that is I got my Daryl Dixon t-shirt. Okay, I got this badass Daryl Dixon t-shirt today. I ordered a whole shitload of them. I mean, I have so many Walking Dead t-shirts, but I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to do video, I want some new ones. So I got my badass Daryl Dixon t-shirt today. And I'm like, you know, I got some lights. I've got a webcam. I can put up a makeshift background. Why the fuck not? Why not? Let's just do it. Marko writes, I want one. Nerdiest Geek writes, I have the same t-shirt on right now. All right, Nerdiest Geek. Kick ass. Kick ass. Yeah, when I was ordering all this equipment, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to get me some new t-shirts. I'm going to get me a shitload of Walking Dead t-shirts. I only got 2 of them in today, but there's a whole lot more coming in. Marco says, say hi to Mom. Hi, Mom. So my mom, who only speaks like maybe 10 words of English, can now actually see me. So she believes that it's actually me that's talking. So Marco just writes, say hi to Mom. Hi, Mom. Anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys thought of yesterday. I want your guys' input. Feel free to call me. I don't have any pre-planned topics today. I just, like I said, I crashed, I slept in. I didn't have my normal amount of time to prepare for an episode tonight. So feel free to give me a call and we can chat about last night's episode. Feel free to chat. Just let me know what you thought about Michael. And Nicholas writes, can I ask, where are you from? Well, I'm from New York City. I was born and raised in New York City. But if you mean, like, where is my heritage from? My parents are from Greece. That's right, Greece. I am Greek. Bilingual. I speak Greek and English. So since you asked, Nicholas, that's my background. It's Greek. And my parents, growing up as a little kid, Greek is probably the first language I learned. I learned English through my brother and television. It's kind of sad, but yeah, I learned my English through my brother and television, and then of course when school started. Ciudad Dusky 777, hello. IB Hernandez has joined us. Vale has joined us on Instagram. Hey, hello, my friend JB Hernandez. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah. Man, there are a lot of hearts coming up on Instagram today. I think you guys liked the whole video. So, is the stutterness gone? Is smooth video for everyone? Let me know. Is it can I stop worrying about that now? Can I just move on to the next things as far as preparation for this whole video broadcasting thing? Because I know a lot of people are watching. Okay, good. Nerdiest Geek says yes. Warlock writes, I learned my English from school only. Yeah. No. You know, what really sucks for me, Zambika37, hey, nice to see you, Zambika. She says, yes, it's good. Great. I'm glad that's fixed. I can put that behind me. I found the setting. We're good to go. You know, I should be trilingual. I grew up in a really big Spanish neighborhood, and I'm kicking myself every day that I took Spanish throughout my entire school years. All my friends were Spanish, and I'm just kicking myself right now that I should be trilingual. I should be able to speak English, Greek, and Spanish, but no. I barely got through Spanish class with, C's and D's. So, but That's one big regret that I have. JB writes, I learned my English with my wife. Great. That's awesome. JB Hernandez on Instagram writes, I speak Portuguese and Spanish. That's kick-ass. And English. So you speak Portuguese, Spanish, and English. So you're trilingual. That's kick-ass. And we're not talking about The Walking Dead. And I apologize for that. Like I said, I'm not kidding. I am like still in this like surreal cloud. My head is still in a cloud. I have reached out. Like I said, you asked why, but I messaged Cassidy McClincy, who plays Lydia on The Walking Dead today. I messaged her. And what sucks about messaging people on Instagram, especially celebrities, is that, you know, if you guys are not mutually following each other, the message goes into the request, and you won't see the message, and unless you'll get like a blue notification when you open up the Instagram messaging app. You'll get a blue notification in the upper right hand corner that you have so many messages pending, and you have to either accept them, block them, or delete them. So all these messages that I'm sending to some of these, you know, actors on The Walking Dead, it sucks. They probably get hundreds, if not some of them. Like Michael Cudlitz, he has nearly 1 million followers on Instagram. And the only way that we were able to get, you know, through with him is because my brother had met him. They exchanged contact information. And once they actually read what you're doing and your message is not mixed in with about 1,000 other messages that say I love you, or you're beautiful, or you're so amazing, which are great, but if you're trying to reach somebody to say, hey, can you be on our show, it just gets lost in that big shuffle. You know, it gets lost in that big shuffle of all those other messages. So that's why, you know, at least some of them, it's hard for them to see it. It's hard for them to weed it out. I have 76,000 followers on Instagram. We have like, 105,000 throughout all our social media networks. And on Instagram alone, you know, I get quite a few messages myself. But I respond to each and every one of them. I try to respond to each and every one of them. I look at every one of them. I accept it. I will read your messages. Hello, Baxter Boy 156 on YouTube. Thank you for joining us tonight. So if you guys send me a message on Instagram or wherever, I will read it. And I will hit accept. I will read your message. And today, I got a message from this person that I just don't know who they were. I went to read it, and the message was like, do you see what they're doing to your picture? Take a look at this. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? So I clicked the link, and it takes me to a page that's asking me for my Instagram password. It was phishing. They're phishing. And there are a lot of scammers out there, so you guys got to be careful. Never give out your password. Don't fall for that crap. There are a lot of people out there who want to cheat you out of your accounts. Definitely want to cheat you out of your money. Just be wary of that. There are a lot of bad people out there. Hey, Toby on Facebook. How you doing, brother? You okay? Saz, are you still with us on YouTube? So, yeah, I've reached out to several more people. Hard production rights, I've had that happen a lot. Yeah, I've had more than my fill. I wish they would all go away, leave me alone, and they're just coming up with these clever new scams every day to try to trick you out of your money, out of your accounts. And I gotta tell you guys, back in March, I lost my Instagram account for approximately 19 days. It was a nightmare. They wanted me to confirm my identity because I had logged in from different places. And that's all well and good. But the problem was that they went, my Instagram account is over 4 years old. They wanted me to confirm my identity with a number that I no longer had access to. It took 19 days of trying to get through all the Instagram bots, because when you send in a request to Instagram, there's no way you can get a hold of a person on Instagram. It's just impossible. But after 19 days of persistence, trying everything I can think of, I finally got through to a person that responded back to me in an email. And I'm like, listen, you guys, my account was not hacked. You guys just want me to confirm my number to a very old number that I don't have access to anymore. And it's impossible. So after I spoke to a person, they used my current phone number that I had in Instagram, not one that was in there 4 years ago. And once they did that, I was back in 3 seconds. So I'm just very paranoid. Zambika37 writes, that happened to me with Facebook. You know, well, I was researching all the different ways, and I tried everything I can think of to get back into my account. There was not a method on the internet I did not try. But, so be very careful with your Instagram accounts, okay? Because Facebook, Instagram, you can't just call a number and talk to a person. You got to remember, Instagram has 1 billion active users per month. 1 billion. Facebook has close to 2.5 billion active users. This is not just total accounts created. This is just active users, you know? And obviously, they are not going to have telephone support, because it's impossible to take care of that many people. So you're going to be dealing with the bots, and you're not dealing with a human being that you can explain a situation to. So just be very careful. And ever since then, I've become so paranoid. About where I log in. I make sure I verify every place I log into. So, you know what, guys? If you go to my account, or if one day I don't do a live stream, this is my paranoia talking. This is my OCD, that I had last year. That, OCD, you're never cured from OCD. It's always there. But here's my paranoia. If you guys ever don't hear from me for more than 24 hours, whether it's a live stream or a post on any, especially on Instagram, go to my personal Instagram. Go to my Twitter, which is TWD Now. I forgot my own Twitter account. Hold on a second. I want to give you guys the right name. I can't believe I forgot my own. I mean, I think I remember. I just want to make sure I don't give you guys false information. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. My Instagram account is TWD_now. So if you guys don't hear from me on Instagram for a while, yeah, check out my Twitter page, because I'm going to be begging you guys to help me get back into Instagram. That's just my fear and paranoia talking. So, just in case, if you go to my page and it says this page no longer exists, which is what my page showed for a good 19 days, it just disappeared. So if you ever see that, yeah, check out my Twitter page, because that means something has definitely gone wrong. So anyway, yesterday we finished out our trivia contest. I can't believe 3 weeks just went by like that. Summer, she cleaned house. Summer, I know you're watching us on Twitter. T1RT writes, hey, so if we call that number above, will we be on the show? Yes. you will. So if you want to talk, give me a call. But yeah, Summer won Rick. Summer cleaned house. Summer came in first with the most amount of wins, and then Hard Productions was a very close second. Summer also got 2 bonuses. She got one of the walkers, and she got Gareth last night. So she cleaned house. So congratulations, Summer, from Twitter. You had the most wins, so you did a great job. So Summer is just one of our very many knowledgeable fans that watch this show. And congratulations to Summer. Congratulations to Hard Productions. I'm not seeing Ismail on here on Instagram today, so I hope everything's okay with him. Nerdiest Geek on Instagram, Summer, is writing congrats to both you, Summer, and to Hard Productions. Yeah, so we're done. All the remaining action figures are being packaged this weekend. They'll be going out on Monday. So those of you who live in the U.S. who won the prize will be getting them by Wednesday at the latest, Thursday at the latest. But you'll probably get them by Wednesday. For our international winners, who knows? The way everything with this coronavirus pandemic has been going on, I have no idea when they're going to arrive overseas. I back in April, I shipped something overseas, Priority International Express. It was supposed to get there in 6 to 10 days. It took 5 weeks. So I wish I can tell you guys, our overseas winners, that your action figure is going to be arriving within a week. But the truth is, I just have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, there's Ismail. I just woke up. Sorry. It's okay, Ismail. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I'm glad you're with us. And Ismail Ismail on Instagram lives in Morocco. And he sets his alarm clock so he doesn't miss his show every day. And thank you. Thank you so much, Ismail. I know you wanted to see the video, and I know I didn't make an announcement beforehand, but yes, I got the video up and running. I don't have all my equipment yet. Hopefully by the end of this weekend I will, and we'll be improving the video stream. VIT is joining us on Instagram. How do you pronounce it? VITL Gina. Gina. I'm going to call you Gina. Thank you for joining us, Gina. Yumiko's Magna has joined us. Yumiko, did you get to hear me read your question yesterday to Michael Cudlitz? So one of the questions we asked was emailed into us by Yumiko's Magna on Instagram, and I read it out. So I want to know if they got to hear it. Got to hear me ask the question to Michael and heard his response. You guys see me looking down. It's because this is where I monitor the Instagram chats. The Instagram chats are not part of the universal chatting system. So when you guys see me looking down, it's me viewing the Instagram chats. So that's why I'm looking down and over. And I just closed out the stream on my Instagram. Let me go back to that. There we go. So Yumiko, if you answered, I just missed it. Anyway, Yumiko, let me know if you got to hear me ask Michael the question you had emailed us, which was a great question, Yumiko, by the way. It was an amazing question. And thank you for emailing us with that question. So, doing not a big Walking Dead news day today. Just a bunch of repeat stories going on. This first story is from The Sun. And to all our UK listeners out there, Saz, Toby, you guys got to get your tabloid media under control over there. We have a caller. Hello, you're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. How are you doing?
Hello?
Yes, how are you doing?
Oh, hey, I'm good.
So what's your name?
Tristan.
Tristan, how you doing, Tristan? Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
So what's on your mind?
Uh, just hoping I could talk to you about yesterday's live stream with Michael Cudlitz.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for tonight. I didn't plan anything out for tonight's show. It's the first show, and this is like our, 36th, 35th episode that I have not set out an outline or some kind of base topic. So we have the floor is open to you, Tristan. What's on your mind?
All right. First, I just want to say it was an awesome experience to watch that, and I'm a huge fan of the show, and it was just like so cool to see him be on the show, and you could ask him questions, and it was awesome.
Thank you. I think it's awesome when celebrities make themselves available to the fans. And that's because, they realize that it's the fans that make them who they are and appreciate their work. If we as fans didn't watch the shows, love the characters, they would be out of a job. So the ones that really realize that and take that extra bit of time to connect with the fans, as many as they can and as many different platforms that they can, those are the real special ones. And Michael Cudlitz is a very special one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, which part did you enjoy the most? He was very, very open and honest with us. I went into his background. We looked over his resume on IMDb. It goes way back, to the early 90s. Did you learn anything new from Michael Cudlitz that you didn't already know?
Yeah, I did. Like his earliest work, 91210.
Yeah, 90210. Yeah. Now,
that was really cool to hear.
Yeah, 90210. I said, a lot of you guys don't remember the original 90210. Dan on Instagram saying, "Hey Viz, my name is Bor Dre." Hey Bor. You changed your name. Good to have you back. So Tristan, he, I looked at it and I was looking. I know I've seen him in so many different shows, and I was looking through his IMDb resume, and I got all the way to the bottom, which is their earliest work, and it was just phenomenal that he was on so many shows that I watched as a teenager. Like, I was watching Beverly Hills 90210 live while I was in high school. And, NYPD Blue, he was on an episode of NYPD Blue. He was on an episode of Criminal Minds. And he played a psychopath that blew himself up and cops up in the first segment of the show. And then we saw him again later on in the show in these tapes that he made before he took himself out. And he's currently working on a project that's called Clarice. And Tristan, have you ever seen the Silence of the Lambs movie with Jodie Foster?
I haven't seen the movie, but I've read the book.
Okay, that's great. Well, if you get a chance, the movie is amazing. It won a shitload of Oscars. It won Best Movie. It made history as the first horror movie to ever win an Oscar. And anyway, the main character, since you read the book, is, in Silence of the Lambs, was Clarice Starling. She was the FBI agent played by Jodie Foster. So this new show that Michael Cudlitz is currently in pre-production with takes place, the main character is Clarice Starling. The show is called Clarice. And it takes place a year after the whole Hannibal Lecter incident happened with her, and her return to the field after the whole Hannibal Lecter incident with her. So he's been on some great shows, and he keeps going, man. He's not stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah, great actor. Cool. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Tristan.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, hope to hear from you again soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care. All right, so that was Tristan. If you guys want to call, please call. The number is right up there. To call us in, the number is 718-509-9270. That's the number you'll use if you're inside the U.S. For our international viewers, just use Skype. Do a search for us under Walking Dead Now and find us, add us to your favorites in Skype, and then you don't have to search for us again. And it's a completely free call. Skype to Skype, free call if you search by our name. Don't dial the number on Skype. That is not a free call. But if you search for our name on Skype, that is a free call. Dan Gannier, Dan Gannier 10. Hey, how you doing, Dan? Thank you for joining us tonight, Dan, on Instagram. Our YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter people are pretty quiet over there. You guys still with me? I know there are a lot of you watching. I can see the number at the bottom of the screen. Oh, man, I'm just silly. Marco says, considering they are enemies on the show, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Riggs Weirdo writes, hey, love y'all and the show. Hey, Riggs, thank you for joining us. Hey, Dan. Dan Geitler is Boar Drake. Boar, how many different names are you going through, brother? So, yeah, the YouTube people are still there. Carter Lawrence, Nicholas is still with us. Summer is still with us. Just checking, guys. Just checking. Just want to make sure you guys are still with us. Tomorrow we'll resume our normal format. And I do want to let you know that even though we are out of action, well, the action figures that we had so far, I am getting some really cool memorabilia, Walking Dead memorabilia, like by Tuesday or Wednesday by next week. Not a lot. It's some really valuable, it's 2 valuable items, 2 that are arriving middle of next week. And I think you guys are really going to love it. I don't know if we're going to do another trivia to give away these memorabilia, collector's edition stuff. It's not action figures. Well, one is an action figure, the other one is not. But these are collectibles, and I'm getting them next week. I can't buy them. They're being sent to me, and I'm gonna give them away on the show. I'm gonna give them away to you guys. You guys obviously rocked the trivia. We didn't go a day without a winner. So we're either going to continue with that, or we're going to try to come up with something new, something different from trivia. Saz writes, if you had to be quarantined with one character from The Walking Dead, who would it be? I think Negan would be the funnest. He would keep you entertained. I'd want to be quarantined with J.D. Morgan. You know, the guy has a lot of charisma. So I would pick Negan. Saz is asking the question, if you guys had to be quarantined with a Walking Dead character, who would you pick? Marco writes Aaron. Well, that's a good choice. Riggs Weirdo writes Carl Grimes. Ismail wants to know about the contest. How will you pick? I haven't decided, Ismail. Me and Marco will talk about it and we'll see. It might be trivia, it might be something else. Ismail writes to Marco, your love for Aaron, Marco, precedes us all. Dan writes, I like Maggie on The Walking Dead. Yeah, Maggie. Maggie's a good one. Rosita. I think Summer writes Michonne. Hard Productions is with me, Negan. Summer would like to be with Michonne. Your pal Harry on YouTube writes, hello again, do you think Negan will receive a death in the TV show? Not anytime soon, Harry. Negan ain't going anywhere anytime soon. And thank God. No, Negan is not going to die on the show. Not anytime soon. Nerdiest Geek writes, I'd have Eugene. Gina writes, Negan or Daryl? Riggs writes, I'm obsessed with Carl. Well, going by your Instagram name there, Riggs Weirdo, I can tell you're a big Carl fan. I can tell you're a big Carl fan. Marco writes, Eugene would make me crazy. Oh my God, can you imagine spending a week quarantined with not Josh McDermott, who's amazing, but the character he plays, Eugene. Just listening to his talk. I mean, I'm sure it's amusing in short bursts here and there, but to hear it night and day for a whole week, wow. Wow. I don't know about that. Dan also writes, my favorite season of The Walking Dead is season 3 and 4. What are your favorite seasons, Viz? My favorite seasons, I like 3. I love 4. I love 5, especially the season premiere of 5 at Terminus. 6, 7 was very hard to watch. Not because it was bad, but because Negan was just shoveling all his shit down the community's throats and loving every minute of it. I loved All Out War. Season 9 was good. I love this current season, season 10. I'm in love with this current season. I think it's amazing. And I think this finale we're going to see is going to be epic. I really do believe this finale is going to be epic, that we're going to get eventually. Marco wanted me to share with you guys that, we may not get the finale till the fall. I don't think so. I think it might be like a midsummer type thing that AMC can really market it up as a standalone type of show. And I don't think it'll be the fall. I think somewhere between end of June to mid-August, I think we might be seeing the finale. That's just my guess. So it's just my guess. Thomas Jackson Dixon waving at us on Instagram. Waving back. Hey, Thomas. Riggs writes, definitely a huge Carl fan. Love him in a million little things. And The Walking Dead, of course. Yep. Ismail on Instagram writes, do you know Andrew Lincoln never changes underwear during set? That means he went through the whole show with one underwear. He wanted to do it so his clothes would look far dirtier. Wow. I think that's a fact we could have done without, Ismail. Andrew Lincoln, according to Ismail, I never read this, but according to Ismail, Andrew Lincoln never changed underwear during set. That means he went through the whole show with one pair of underwear that he wanted to do it so the clothes would look far dirtier. Oh, wow. Gina's laughing at that one on Instagram. I don't know what to say. I hope he changed when he got back home to the UK during the off season. I'm sure his wife would not let him into bed if he didn't. Summer writes gross. But Andy is fine, so I will give him a pass. TWD Soul is laughing my ass off. Thank you, Ismail. That was a tidbit we did not know. That's a tidbit we did not know. And some of us could have done without having to know that. But you know what? It just goes to show how dedicated to his craft Andrew Lincoln is. I mean, that's dedication. And Andrew Lincoln is dedicated, and he's an amazing actor. And Nerdy's Geek writes, I wish I did not hear that. Zambika writes, that's crazy, but I agree with Summer. He's so hot. Yeah, Summer's giving him a pass. Zambika's giving him a pass. I'm sure the only person who didn't give him a pass is his wife. Yeah, I don't think she would allow him in bed like that. But I'm pretty sure he cleaned up, when they were done filming. He may have put on the same dirty underwear the next day on film. But yeah, I'm sure at the end of the night, he changed. I'm pretty sure he took a nice clean shower and changed. So, yeah. So, where are my UK people? Did you hear me guys say about your tabloids over there? Saz, Toby, your tabloids are out of control. Oh my God. This is from The Sun. This is from The Sun. Okay, the headline goes, Carol Forever. Well, and they spell Carol, Karyl. You get it? Carol Daryl. Anyway, they say The Walking Dead fans are convinced Daryl and Carol are in love, and they are begging the bosses to get them together. I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to see Carol and Daryl romantically involved. That comes from the UK. Saz, what's going on with you guys over there? Saz writes, The Sun is a fake paper anyways. LOL. Thumbs down. Yeah, some of the stuff that I've read on the Sun, and also the Daily Mirror. Is that reputable, Saz? The Daily Mirror in the UK, or is that another trash tabloid? And the UK loves their tabloids. They love to write about The Walking Dead. They will come up with some shit that was like, God damn. I mean, you got to read some of the stuff that comes out of there. Gina's like, no, yeah, I haven't seen a single person on here that wants Daryl and Carol to hook up. Dan writes, you work the saga of The Walking Dead, Viz? What do you mean by saga? Explain what do you mean by saga, and I'll answer your question. Marko writes like the Inquirer. Ismail's don't get what's tabloids, Marko. Ismail, I'll answer that question for you. Tabloids are magazines that publish bullshit stories. The National Enquirer is like one of the biggest ones in the U.S. They are the ones that publish stories like, Oprah Winfrey is really married to an alien from Mars. That's a tabloid. It's the stuff that you see here in the U.S. as you're checking out of the supermarket. And they put it there for a specific reason while you're waiting in line and you're reading these big-ass articles that hopefully you'll reach out and buy it. So, yeah, Ismail. It's basically fake journalism. They will take a little bit of truth, of information, and twist it and warp it to make it into this full-fledged article by adding a whole bunch of hypotheticals, a lot of assumptions, and so on. And I made an example of that a couple of weeks ago on this show where J.D. Morgan was on an interview, and they asked him, when is season 11 gonna come out? And he, in his J.D. Morgan Negan way, said, hey, who knows? Who knows? And these, second-rate articles, and one of them was actually Forbes. I remember that. It was Forbes. I was really disappointed with Forbes, because Forbes is not a tabloid. And I was really disappointed that they printed this. But anyway, they all ran away with J.D. Morgan Negan saying, well, who knows when it's going to come out, They asked him, is it going to come out? And again, he answers, who knows? And the next following days, it was like season 11 of The Walking Dead in doubt. No, it's not. He never said that. That's you reading between the lines. He wanted to give a fun answer instead of saying, you know what? I just don't know. He wanted to give a fun answer. And he did it in his way. Very charismatic. And, all these newspaper magazines, put up their headlines, season 11 of The Walking Dead in doubt. No, it's not. And I had to mention it to you guys to don't believe that crap. J.D. Morgan never said that. He never said that. And Dan writes, hey, Viz, you asked, do I work for The Walking Dead? No. No. I mean, as of the moment, no. The answer is no. As of right now, I'm not affiliated with The Walking Dead officially in any way. So, no. The answer to that is no. Ismail writes, we don't have that. Oh, come on, Ismail. You guys don't have any kind of, at least tabloid-esque type magazines in Morocco? Come on. There has to be some, you know? There has to be some. Saz writes, bit better, used to work for them locally. Oh, so you used to work for the Daily Mirror, Saz? That's cool. That's cool. So let me ask you an easier question, Saz. What paper from the UK is the most reputable? Because we know you guys have your share of tabloids. Which is like the one that's like the equivalent to what we have here, which would be the Washington Post or the New York Times. Which, you know, some don't like them either and would put them up as fake news. Ismail writes, nope, don't have them. All right, well, there you go. You know, Morocco sounding better and better. No tabloids in Morocco. Our journalism is like so restrained by the government. So, no lie. I get it. Saz writes, never believe anything you read. There you go. And you know what? Guys, just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true. I know a lot of you already know that, but there's a lot of false information out there. Okay, just because you read something on the internet, whether it's about this corona pandemic we're in, whether it's about anything else, fact check. Do your, before spreading rumors to your friends that on an article that you read, if you want to be accurate, verify it. Try to get another article from a reputable source that backs up that information. Always verify it, or else there are so many people out there with a blog today, blogs, YouTubes, and they can go on there and they can say whatever they want. And I hate that. When it comes to my show, there are several things that I want my always show to be. I'm going to stay true to myself. I'm not going to change who I am to get more viewers. So who you're seeing right now on your screens, I'm not putting up an act. After I push the end stream button, which is going to be very soon here because we're almost out of time, who you're see right here is who I am the moment I end this stream. I don't come up with a fake personality. This is the real me. You know what I mean? This is the real me. There's no other way to say it. So my things are, I'm going to be true to myself. Second thing is hypocrite. You know, I don't promote hypocrisy. And I also understand, though, that in everyone's life, we're all hypocrites. Every human being is even a little bit of a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite, a little bit of a hypocrite. There are things that I would say that I would give advice and then do it. I think it's just inherent in all of us as human beings, but we can control how much of a hypocrite we are. I'm very careful. Just to give you an example, when I put out my videos, I don't want to mislead people with my videos by putting up catchy titles. Clickbait. It's clickbait. I don't want to put up this, flashy title so someone can watch my YouTube video, and then when they're watching it, 30 seconds into it, say, this is nothing like what the title says. And God, man, I've seen enough of those. I'm sure we all have. Daryl Dixon writes, I hate reading potential theories because some people lie since they read leaked script and say it's a theory. Exactly. Carter writes, do you talk about Fear the Walking Dead on here as well? Yeah. Yes. Fear the Walking Dead, as soon as it starts up, yeah, we do talk. This show is called Dead Talk. And we're really not even limited to just The Walking Dead. We're open to the Fear the Walking Dead. We'll start talking about The Walking Dead World Beyond once that finally airs. And I actually want to expand it even further. I want to start talking more about entertainment media and movies and TV shows. Yes, we are all Walking Dead fans. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. And, but this is also a daily show. People have asked me, why do you do this every day? Why not once a week? I like doing this every day. I look forward to doing this every day. I don't want to do it once a week. I don't want to wait once a week just so I have enough material. Look, I came on today, no script. I don't do scripts. I never have a script. You want to see my only script? This is it. The opener of the show, which I know you guys know it's a script. Here it is. That thing that I read in the opening of the show, this is the only piece of paper that I have in front of me. Everything else is from the cuff. Now, I do create bullet points if I don't want to forget something. If we're talking about something important that I want to make sure I don't forget an important detail out, I will create bullet points. With Michael's interview yesterday, I did put on paper the questions, obviously. You guys asked the questions. I wanted to make sure I asked the questions the way you wanted them to be asked. So that was put on paper. The opener that I came at him with after I introduced him, I did think of that 12 hours ago. I just put some notes down so I didn't forget it. But everything else, I just do it just off the cuff. And yeah, going back to the original question, we do talk about Fear the Walking Dead. We talk about The Walking Dead, obviously. We're going to be talking about The Walking Dead World Beyond. We're going to be talking about the Rick Grimes movies. And I want to even expand it even further. If you guys want to call me and tell me about this great TV show that you just saw, or this great Netflix movie that you watched, I'm going to talk about that. We're not constricted here by anything. Yes, our main underlying topic is The Walking Dead. Okay? But there's nothing that says we can't talk about everything else as well. So this is an all-inclusive show. I personally, I'm almost out of time. I don't just watch The Walking Dead, as we all don't just watch The Walking Dead. Anyway, guys, you've been amazing tonight. Instagram is about to cut us off. This show has been great. I'm glad you guys got the video. As the video goes on, as the days go on, and I get my equipment, the video is going to get better and better. Thank you for helping me fix the stutter issue in the beginning. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back here, videos from here on out, tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. And until then, guys, stay walking.